Today, we're going to focus on the difficulties of healing an anxiety disorder because it's time for the truth. Let's go. Warriors, welcome to another important video, my friends. Today, I'm really excited to share with you some of the reasons for why healing an anxiety disorder is difficult. You know, as we go about this healing journey, there's a lot of good things that we do. We integrate new ways of perceiving things. We change our behaviors. We do a lot of good things, but in the background, there's always a few things that hold us back. And this is unconscious. We're not really conscious of these things. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to reveal to you some of the things that may be holding you back so that when you do take proper action towards healing an anxiety disorder, you actually get the results, my friends, okay? So let's get into these. There are 5 points I want to share with you. First point is that you will suffer, okay? You will suffer while you're healing. However, we have to understand that this is a different kind of suffering. When you go through an anxiety disorder, you are suffering the symptoms in terms of the endless mental chatter, the physiological symptoms, right? And the interpretation that the future is all doom and gloom, very pessimistic, right? This is anxiety. And we find ourselves worrying about things that we shouldn't be worrying about. So while you're healing, you need to understand that it's not easy. It's not a linear path. It's not straightforward. Many times when you embark on doing something different, integrating something new into your life, and you do that and you achieve it and you get some progress, many times there will be a roadblock and you have to really work with that roadblock, right? So while you're healing, you have to understand that you will suffer, okay? You will suffer in different ways. And as long as you anticipate this a little bit, right? You're not going to be so surprised and you're not going to give up on yourself so quickly and go, oh, I can't do this. I'm too old or I've suffered for too long, right? So understand that you will suffer, okay? And it's part of the journey. Secondly, you will be tested more and more, okay? When you go, okay, it's time for me to heal this anxiety disorder. It's time for me to be somebody else. I'm ready to leave behind a lifetime of worry and anxiousness and irrational fear. When you do that, the universe is going to go, okay, well, we understand your intention. So we're going to place into your life all sorts of external experiences that you have to go through to prove to us that you truly want to become what it is you say you want to become, right? So understand that you will be tested, my friends. And when you wake up in the morning, don't wake up in the morning going, oh, I hope I don't have any anxiety today, because you're going to be disappointed, right? It's going to show up in different ways. Instead, wake up and go, I'm really looking forward to the test today. I'm looking forward to the challenges, right? Through anxiety healing, you're finding and equipping yourself with many different tools to deal with these challenges. So in the beginning, it's not very easy, but it gets easier and easier and easier the more you stick to what it is you're working on towards this healing journey, right? So embrace the tests, embrace the challenges, my friends. If you have this mindset, I promise you that you are well on your way, okay? Thirdly, you will want to give in, okay? There will be a point in this journey where you're gonna go, screw it. I can't do it. I want to give in. I want to give up on this whole thing. It's just not working for me, right? I don't know if you're there right now. If you're there right now, comment below and interact with me. Let's have a chat. When you are faced with the reality of thinking, I'm just going to give in, it's important that you understand what you're going to give in to, okay? I want you to give in and give up on the old mental patterns that continue to perpetuate your anxiety. I want you to give up on the perceptions over your past traumas. It's time to see those things differently. It's time to see your childhood in a more optimistic way, to say, you know what, these were experiences that taught me lessons that I couldn't learn anywhere else. So you want to give up on those old perceptions. You want to give up on any safety behaviors that make you tap into this illusion of safety, right? So you want to give up on certain things, but you don't want to give up on the identity that you are looking to recreate, right? When we came to this planet the first few years, right, we were childlike, we were smiling, laughing, crying. We were very expressive. And then with anxiety, what happened was everything became more and more contained, right? Don't speak up, don't share your symptoms, don't go to the doctor, don't talk about your anxiety, people think you're crazy. All these delusional ideas that we turn into actions, right? That keep us more and more rigid, right? Next thing you know, we've got this body that we're tensing all the time, but we don't realize that we're tensing it. And then what happens is these physiological symptoms show up and we're going, where did these come from? Well, you've lived a life of tension. Let me say that one more time, because this is a more than anxiety moment. You've lived a life of tension. And all of a sudden, now, at this stage in your journey, you're starting to let go of that rope that you've been hanging on to all these years. And your system is doing everything in its power to say, no, you have to keep holding on. That's why these defense mechanisms show up all the time, right? You're talking to somebody and you get this itch in the back of your head. Why am I getting so itchy when I'm socializing with someone? That's a defense mechanism looking to pull you back into the old ways, my friends. There are tons of these defense mechanisms that show up throughout the day that we feel are a part of us, but they're not. They're a part of the protective sides of us, right? That want to pull us back in to a familiar place. That place is called the addiction to suffering. But we're tired of living there, right? So you will want to give in, okay? But never give in on this journey towards becoming a new identity. Give up on the old habits and perceptions that keep you stuck, okay? Very, very vital. Another point is some people will distance themselves from you while others will become overly sympathetic, right? So you've got these people going, oh, poor you, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be all right, don't worry so much, right? The future looks bright. Very sympathetic, right? But then there's gonna be people that, you know, why hasn't this person called me in a week? Or I haven't talked to them in like 3 weeks. Either way, here's the key, okay? Don't let either type of person stick. And what I mean by that is when someone's really sympathetic, don't get highly emotional around that sympatheticness, because you're going to want more and more of that in the future, right? And you're going to do all sorts of positive and negative things to try to gain that sympathy. Next thing you know, you've created a secondary gain and you kind of want anxiety in your life all the time because it gives you the feeling that people care about you, right? And this is very, very crucial to understand. But either way, if someone's overly sympathetic or distancing themselves from you, understand that this is part of the journey, right? It's all part of the journey. Neither of it sticks. We don't go, why didn't that person talk to me or not talking to me anymore? Why are they so sympathetic? Oh, they care about me so much. Neither sticks. Focus back inwards, because anything that happens externally is meant to be that way. None of it sticks, my friends, okay? Key point. Finally, okay, this is very important. Your life will feel like it's falling apart But the truth is, when your life feels like it's falling apart, it's actually starting to come together, right? You're going, I don't know who I am anymore. I don't know what career choice to choose. I don't even know who are my real friends or who are my fake friends. I just don't know. The I don't know stage of healing an anxiety disorder proves that you're well on your way. As long as you don't get emotionally caught up in the I don't knows, if you allow the I don't knows to be there and you continue to trust in this path that you're on, then you've got a tremendous amount of faith in your future. And if you've got faith in your future, there's no longer anxiety, because anxiety is this trying to control and have certainty around the future kind of idea and feeling, right? But if you've got faith in the future, you're going, whatever, whatever happens in the future, I can deal with it, right? Now you've healed your anxiety. Once you've healed your anxiety, don't go looking back for those familiar ways of feeling and things that you did, my friends, right? So this is an important video because it will prove to you that some of the things that are happening to you are meant to happen this way so that you can get to the next stage in your healing journey over anxiety, my friends, right? And when you look at healing anxiety, try not to look at everything that you do, right, for yourself as a part of healing anxiety, if that makes sense. Or else you're gonna go there and meditate and go, why isn't my anxiety going away? Here I am, meditating. I'm trying something new, right? Or I'm putting myself out there. Why do I still have anxiety? Don't do everything for the sake of healing anxiety. Do those things, right, for the purpose of bettering you and having new life experiences. It's all about mindset, my friends. If you've got the right mindset, I promise you the skill sets will show up, all right? Comment below on what the biggest epiphany was from this video. And remember that you are more than anxiety. Don't ever forget it. You are so loved in this community. And if you get the chance, please share this video and this channel with somebody or a group in need. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.